All right, so let's go ahead and overview, the entire settings here. I may be creating few different videos specific for a few of these options, but since these are very, very straightforward, I just want to share with you the theory behind all of them so that you understand. So the very first thing is profile. Make sure that you go ahead and fill out all this information because it is going to be important so that you have an organized account. As for the account, the time zone, the date format, in the time format, please make sure that this is set for where you are, and so that your email sent to the specific time and all that stuff. That's very important. As far as the plan, this is just going to be the plan that you are running right now. For this account, for this course, I have a freemium. For my other account, I have the limited, just because I don't want to be restricted with any of these stuff. But most cases, you are very, very good to go with webinar. If you're just getting started, go ahead and use the startup, as it's going to be enough things for you to actually start moving forward. Now, as for the next thing, payment gateways, we already talked about that. There's tons of different options there. For managed subscriptions, this is where you do when you do have subscriptions, so you can manage all that stuff here. For emails, you do want to set up a few things. I might create a different video on adding emails and stuff like that, but very, very quickly, here is if you want to use your own SendGrid API, you select here and you add your API right here. Most of you guys are not going to be using this. You are going to be using the embedded email service that Systeme provides, and for that, what we need to do is we need to add a new email address. So you want to make sure that you add your email address right here so that you are able to send emails through there. Also, you want to add your domains. And here, double opt-in, make sure that you don't have the double opt-in in your marketing, as it is going to decrease tremendously the amount of leads that you are going to be having on your list. But if you want to have this option turned on, it is going to be in your funnel. And then here you can edit the confirmation email for that. As far as the sender email, you do want to change this to something more professional. The sender name is going to be yours or your company. The test email address is going to be the email address that you're going to be using every single time that you want to test an email before you send to your audience. So make sure that you use one that you want to use for all the tests, because that's going to be a lot better to do. As far as automatically send a test when saving a newsletter, you can do it. You get the restriction, which is awesome. Static footer that's displayed at the end of every marketing email. A lot of people like to do this, and for this, some people actually will like to use third-party softwares to build a very great and fancy kind of footer. You can do that. If not, just write things here. That would do the deal, okay? Now, as far as display my affiliate link, don't really do this. In this case, I cannot turn it off because I'm in the freemium. But if you are paying, you can turn this off. And display and subscribe from campaign link, it's absolutely mandatory. Make sure that it's there. You can change the unsubscribe to something else. You have it there. If you want to change it to a different language, you can change it to a different language right there. So very, very cool if you are not main, English speaker. As far as courses, you're going to add your teacher's photo right here. And you want to turn this on because it's going to store student sessions. Okay. And then for the payment pages, this is where you can turn on VAT or turn off VAT. So for example, if you want to charge $99 for a product, and that is already going to include VAT, and then you do VAT, outside of that, then that's done. If you want to charge VAT on the page, then you do $99, and then on the page, it is going to set the specific VAT for the specific location. The default currency, you choose the one that works for you. Mine is Euro. When giving the access to resources for subscriptions, you can then grant access only after receiving the first payment, or grant immediate access after creating an order. So I always do after receiving the first payment. The terms and conditions, you can change all this stuff if you have your own. If you have your own format, this is a standard one that you just change these names here, and you should be good to go. But if you have a more complex system and more, if you have a bigger company and business, you might need to add your customized one. For the sales invoice footer, you can go ahead and add it right here. A lot of people do like to add a sales invoice footer for extra information, so you can add it there as well. So everything here is covered up. For the sales funnel, you might want to start UTM parameters if you really want to make sure that you start doing advanced marketing statistics and analytics. If not, most likely a lot of you guys are not going to be doing this, because it's very, very useful when you are in the next level. But when you're just getting started, or you know, if you're doing just a few $1,000s a month, you might not even need to go ahead and use GM parameters. But if you do, this is exactly where you start them. For the affiliate program, this is where you create the conditions of your affiliate product. You need to add your Wise account here. So go ahead, create a business Wise account and add them here. For the PayPal payouts, automatically can only be activated once you have 25 invoices, okay, per month. So have that in mind. Now you set up the default commission here. The maximum or the minimum payout amount is basically the amount of money that people need to generate before they request for a payout. So if there's $30, it's $30. If $100, it's $100. So most people choose something around $50 to $100. For the second tier affiliate, if you want to do it, it's basically someone logs in from someone of your affiliates. They also can get this type of reference and affiliate commissions. The default payout delay should be at least a month. Some people make it 2 months, but make it 30 days, probably is going to be better. Your vendor name in the marketplace, if you want to add it in the marketplace, go ahead and do that. Allow your affiliates to view the email address of the leads they've referred. So some people like to add this, some don't because of privacy reasons. So usually I don't allow them to do this, as they are also just interested in the affiliate commission. If they want to also grow their email list, then they also need to build their bridge pages. All right. For affiliate proxy links, you can create it here. For custom domains, you can add them right here. Just click add domain, and then you go ahead and start the process. We're going to have a video just about that. For active campaign integration, this is exactly what you do. You're going to have a different video talking about API integration right here. Affiliate commissions payouts, this is where you do it. You click and you do PayPal or wire transfer. For notifications, this is actually very important. The first one is send me an email when I've made a sale as a vendor. So this is important if you are just getting started and want to get excited about, I just made a sale. So that's very, very important. So if you are just getting started, turn this on, as it's really, really great and positive feedback. If you already make a few hundred sales a month or a day, then I don't really recommend turning this on, because it's really, really annoying when you start getting tons and tons of emails. Now, for these two, don't send an invoice to the customer via email. As an individual or company, I would not turn this on unless you have a specific software where you send invoices from. Send me an email when a new comment is added. This is great if you want to have fast customer support and you know exactly, okay, I got a new comment, I'm going to go there, and there you go, you create your customer support. Same thing here. Send me an email when I made a sale as an affiliate. So you can also do this. I turn this off usually. So, just make sure that you have only the necessary things you need right here. Okay. Now, as far as the next thing is Workspace members, you can add and invite members. So you just go ahead and do it right here, and you can invite people. And here is where you change your password for your account. So this is a walkthrough about the settings. Very, very simple. I'm going to have specific videos for a few of these things. So make sure that if you are interested in these specific topics, go ahead and check those videos.